After weeks and weeks of trying to figure out what I want to do with this bathroom, I've made a decision and I've decided I'm gonna put up pill and stick wallpaper. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Demoria if it's your first time here, and if not, welcome back. I'm standing in my bathroom once again. If you watch any of my other videos, well, not any of my other videos, but if you watch my more recent videos, I spent a lot of time in this bathroom and I've accomplished nothing except this right here, which, I mean, it's pretty cool, but it could be better. But we're gonna work around that. Today, after weeks and weeks of trying to figure out what I want to do with this bathroom, I've made a decision and I've decided I'm gonna put up pill and stick wallpaper. It's one of those things where if you don't like it, I can always come back and take it down. I've already ordered it. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. What was that? Okay. This is what it looks like so far. It is like a green leaf design. Oh my goodness. I hope I like this because once I take this plastic off, it's a commitment. We're at the point of no return. And you know me, I like to return stuff. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. I like the way it smells. It smells good. It smells new and fresh. It's got a pattern on it. It's got green, and green is a neutral color, but this is me trying to do something without doing too much because I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid. I feel like I haven't really explained to you what my thoughts are. So my plans for the wallpaper is to only put it on the wall behind the toilet in the mirror. I'm even thinking that I won't bring it all the way down behind the toilet. I think Stop it! My stomach is growling. I can see really well behind the toilet, so that would mean I would need to bring that wallpaper all the way down and fit it around the piping and stuff, and I'm not interested in doing that. But do something more like a chair rail. That way I can leave the bottom behind the toilet plain because it's gonna be really hard for me to get the wallpaper behind the toilet. I actually think it'll look nice if I just use the chair rail or a trim. Don't have a trim yet. I'm gonna go ahead and install the wallpaper first and just kind of see what it looks like. And then if I like how it's going, then I'll add the trim. And then I'll talk about some of the other ideas I have as well to, finish it up and make it look pretty. So right now, I'm gonna wipe my walls down and then we'll start installing this wallpaper. I feel like it's gonna be challenging. I do. I don't feel like this is gonna be easy. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's bubbling so bad. I don't even know what to do. It's bubbling so bad. scrap paper left over, so I'll be using that to finish up this little area. Wow. I wish I would have ordered one more roll, because it's trying to stick too far now. I need to get it. Anybody's spot up here? It's been 2 weeks, and I finally got my wallpaper in. And during that time, my thoughts about what I'm gonna do in this bathroom, and the whole project is evolving. Perfect. I was kind of afraid, as I told you in the beginning, because I felt like I was settling on a wallpaper. And I still feel like this wallpaper is okay. It could be better, but there were things that I had to consider, especially my money. I wanted it to be the best quality, so that's what I went with. I went with the best quality wallpaper I could get for the price. The price actually went up on me. It was $25. If there was not a section on the wall that didn't go all the way to the shower, I would have stopped right there. Because there was no way around that little piece of wall not being covered, I had to order it. I had that piece that needed to be covered, and I had a small strip on between the mirror and the other wall. That I feel like I could have got away with. I could just got a bigger trim to cover my mirror, because that's one of the things that I want to do, but there was just no way around that. Now that I have the wallpaper, as well as a trim for my chair rail, because I did go pick that up, I had a chance to look and see what this looked like behind the toilet. That way I didn't have to worry about bringing that wallpaper all the way down. Tell me what you think. And tell me what you think I decided. Of course I didn't like it. Of course it had to be difficult. And this wallpaper is difficult. It is not easy to put up. There are areas on this wall that are not perfect, and I'm not going to point them out to you. No, I will. I will show you where the imperfections are. I feel like it's user error. I don't think it's the wallpaper, because there are only 2 places where it's bad. The area behind the toilet and right over the mirror. But the area over the mirror was just because I was taking little scrap pieces to put it together. But behind the toilet, I think I went a little slanted on one piece, because at the top it lined up perfectly, and the closer I got to the bottom, it got harder and harder to line it up. So I just kind of gave up and let it flow. It's like, you're going to do what you're going to do, because I'm not going to go back and take this paper off and try to re-stick it, because it might mess up the adhesive. So we're just going to roll with it. I think we're going to be good. I didn't like the way the chair rail looked behind the toilet. To me, I felt like it looked real choppy. It didn't look like a complete thought. There was a whole lot going on, and my hope is to create a cute little gallery wall. So I feel like it would just make it look more chaotic with the chair rail, with the other color, you know. I decided to go ahead and bring that wallpaper all the way down to the floor. It was challenging because there was, like I said, that area that wasn't lined up correctly, as well as trying to figure out how I was gonna get it to lay flat and keep it straight and get it around that little pipe that goes into the wall, you know, because it has to have a water source. And I can see it just from standing here looking. I can see it. If I missed that part and I didn't get it right, it was gonna be obvious. So that was something I was concerned about. But it turns out it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I went ahead and measured how much I would need to go from where I stopped the original wallpaper to bring it all the way down to the floor. And once I cut that piece, then I removed the backing from the starting point, and I removed the backing from the very bottom. So the only area of the wallpaper that had the back that kept it from sticking was the area that was going to be behind the toilet, because I need to have some type of stability to keep it straight and to keep it from sticking to the wall too quickly, because you know when you're trying to line it up, it'll just start sticking to the wall. I want to have the freedom to be able to move it without having to worry about that. Once I got the top lined up, I was able to peel it away from the wallpaper and kind of hold it back and just allow it to ease down and stick to the wall as I slowly peeled the backing off, and then I was able to stick it. Yeah, it worked. I don't know. Not a physicist, not a scientist, far from it. Now that I have this much wallpaper left, which is really not that much, now that this wall is done, I want to try to make the room tie in together better, because I feel like this wall is separate from the rest of the walls. Whenever I picked out the wallpaper, I was trying to pick out something that had that gray background in it. It may look white on camera, but this wallpaper is actually gray and green. So I feel like the wallpaper does complement the color that already exists in this bathroom, but I don't feel like all the walls tie in well together. It doesn't look cohesive. What I could try to do is use this wallpaper on the wall adjacent to the one that I just did, and it may be enough wallpaper because there's a really big door in the center of this wall that houses my hot water heater, but it may not be. I refuse to spend another $25 on this wallpaper. So another thing I could do is go ahead and make the best use of this trim by putting the trim on the opposite wall, and then that way below the trim line I could introduce a third color. And I feel like that would be a way to bring all the colors together in a fun way. And it may not make sense right now, but if I do it, it'll make sense. Let me show you the colors that I have in mind. Now, I know you might be thinking, Doria, ain't no way, that's not gonna work. And you're right, it's not. Those colors are fun. Look how fun they are. So pretty and bright. I was inspired whenever I went to go pick up these colors though. These are the colors that I think would look really good with this wallpaper, right? And I just thought they looked cute together. Like, look at these colors all together. Isn't that beautiful? With the original art that I had in mind, which I haven't shown you yet, whenever I picked out this wallpaper, I was inspired by this right here. This is a piece of art that actually is a part of a set of 3, and I've never used it. I've had these since like maybe 2019, 2020. I bought these whenever I was living in a house, and I was in a really, really big place, and it had a lot of empty walls. So I bought this off Etsy for $100, which was a really good deal because that was only $33 per picture, and all of them were really big. That's my favorite. So I haven't used them, obviously, because it still has the plastic on it, and I've been just trying to figure out a way to incorporate that piece of art somewhere in the apartment. And I know it won't work in my bedroom because the style is different in there, but I thought I could have fun here in my bathroom, and then it wouldn't look too bad next to this. Well, it wouldn't be next to it, but I feel like it complements this really well, right? Both have the wooden frame, they are floral, and they have the same colors. But I'm gonna put that idea on pause, but you'll see all the cute stuff that I bought. I'll show you that in a vlog. Yeah, that's what I had in mind whenever I picked this up. But of course, you know, I went shopping, and like I said, this whole makeover is constantly evolving. Hop in the comments, let me know what you think about the idea of covering the second wall, or if you like the idea of trimming it out, adding a different color, and trying to tie the three walls, tying those 3 walls in together. And stay tuned for some of the purchases that I made. That'll be coming up in a vlog, and then you can let me know then what art you like better. If I should stick with my original idea, or if I should go forward with the gallery wall, which would be a lot more whimsical and playful and fun. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.